Mitch Garver of the Seattle Mariners is playing so poorly right now that he is receiving death threats. Per Ryan Divish of the Seattle Times in an interview with him after today's game, Mitch Garver says, quote, "This is by far the worst I've ever played in my career. Tough on myself and my family with the death threats, the retire and you suck and effing kill yourself and all of that. It's getting old. The only way I can change it is if I play better." And here's the thing. Before I show you the clips and the bad play from today from Mitch Garver, as well as some other decisions from the Seattle Mariners in this loss today, just a quick disclaimer in case people get it confused. I 1,000,000% do not condone that level of hate and terrible things said to players. I don't care if it's on the field, in private DMs, or whatever it is. Under no circumstance is it okay to say those kinds of terrible things to athletes just because of what they're doing on the field. It's absolutely outrageous. There's no situation where it's okay. And I hope that if you watch my content, that doesn't make you feel like that's what I'm doing here. Because yes, if you guys watch my videos, I do hold players accountable. I criticize. I definitely give them crap for their play. And I'm going to do the same for Mitch Garver here. But I never get personal. I've never been personal on my content, and that's never okay. So all of that being said, that was my quick disclaimer. Now let's show how bad Mitch Garver is playing, because it's terrible. He's getting paid tens of millions of dollars, and he left 8 guys on base today for a chance to win the game and had terrible swings. Some of his swings look so bad, it's almost sarcastically bad. It looks like he's not even really trying. Here's the first at bat. This in a 2-ball, 1-strike count with 2 guys on base, 2 outs. And that's a hitter's count. Probably want to look for something good to hit, but he gets caught chasing a slider off the plate there. That's a bad swing. Now it's a 2-2 pitch, and he strikes out swinging again at that slider. That's a great pitch. Pitcher was definitely locked in, hitting his spots tonight, but you got to be better than that with guys on base. At least put the ball in play. So here we are in the top of the 4th inning. 2 guys on base again. Already left 2 guys on with a chance to score runs. And this is a 3-pitch strikeout here, guys. And this is probably his ugliest swings of the day. Look at this first swing here. Like, it looks like you're not even trying. That's almost a sarcastically bad swing there. He got fooled, but that's terrible. So here we go. Next pitch. I believe it's another slider. Swings off the plate at that one. Now you're down in an 0-2 hole, and he's just going to challenge you with a pitch here. I looked like another slider, basically in the middle of the plate. A pretty good pitch to hit. He threw you 3 straight sliders, and he strikes out again. That's with 2 guys on base trying to put the ball in play. That's just bad. It's really, really bad. I don't think there's been a single good swing that he's taken yet so far in this game. Because at the end of the day, especially at this level, the most you can control is just take good cuts, right? You know, giving yourself a good chance, but he's not even doing that. Here we go. This is in an 0-2 count in the 7th inning. There's nobody on base this time, thankfully. If you get a good pitch to hit with 2 strikes, you should at least be able to get a good piece of hitting on it if you're expecting it. I believe it's another slider that he's going to throw him here. That's basically in the middle of the plate, and that's a lazy pop-up over there to shortstop, another out. Now let's go to the 8th inning. This is with a guy on third base. Going to get aggressive, swing first pitch fastball here, which I do like, but it's a ground out to third base. It gets him out of the inning. Going to the 9th. Frustrating, yes. I like the aggressiveness here. That was probably his best swing of the day. And now let's go to extra innings. And this is where I'm definitely going to take some of the attention away from Garver here, because the whole lineup didn't quite do their jobs today. Garver just happened to be the worst player on the team. But this is in extra innings, top of the 10th. Runner on third base. Cal got over on a pass ball on third base with nobody out. And you really just got to put the ball in play. The infield is in. They're taking the bunt away. Otherwise, I'd be screaming bunt here. You know that by now. And even a hard ground ball at one of these guys are in a little bit of a hole here. And you got a good shot to score him. And that brings up Justin Turner. And this is in, I believe, a 2-2 count. He's going to get caught swinging way off the plate. Strike 3. He's out. Didn't do his job. Now we go to Leo Rivas, who's basically a AAA player. He's not quite ready yet, but he's on the roster because the Mariners didn't make enough moves at the deadline. That's a story for another day. He's going to swing at the first pitch slider he sees. It goes right to the first baseman. That is just a room service ground ball out there, keeps the runner over at third. They tag him out, didn't do his job again. So now you got 2 outs with the runner on third base. After those 2 massive failures, now we bring up Mitch Garver. The team has worked it into bases loaded with 2 outs now. 2 pretty good at bats in front of him. And Mitch Garver again is going to swing first pitch here, which I don't mind. People get really caught up on swinging first pitch when it's an out. And I'm not really on that train. I like people being aggressive when they're struggling. You should get your cuts in, look for a good pitch to hit. But Mitch Garver is swinging first pitch fastball, a little bit outside, ground ball right to the shortstop. That ends the inning. No chance for his team. And now we bring up the guy who has been absolutely crushing your pitching no matter who is on the mound, Rafael Devers. And for some reason, I don't get why Scott did this, but they decided to pitch to him with basically one of our AAA pitchers that they called up in desperation. So I think I probably would have intentionally walked him here in extra innings and tried to get a force out and pitch to someone else, for God's sakes, but they pitched to him anyways. And in doing so, they get exactly what they asked for. He smokes that thing off the monster. That wins the game, and it's over. That's some bad baseball. Even after the great offensive performance from the previous 2 games, which I was happy to see, it felt like a little bit of that offense came back in this game today. They'll get back to some better offense. I really do believe that. They just got to get into a better flow of things, find the right lineup, get some guys healthy, back into the lineup, and they're going to be okay. If you watch this point, I'm trying to get to 2,000 subscribers by the end of this season. We're almost there. I can't thank you guys enough. Everyone that subscribed, watched, commented, even just watched and do none of it. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you. I'll see you guys in my next video.